Alright guys, time for the Atlantean Stronghold. So this supposedly takes place right after the Great Pyramid where she's sliding down the slope, and this is her continued escape. So now we're going to go ahead and jump over this hole. The hole is the main route, so that's our main path, but we want to go this way for a secret. So we want to go ahead and jump over where there's the lava bubbles. It's probably best to hug the right wall. The lava bubbles will probably nick you a little bit. They nicked me, but that's okay. There's minimal damage. Alright, here's our secret. So we get some shotgun shells out of this secret. Alright, so now go ahead and turn around, go back this way. Alright, you might want to be on the right side of this because the ceiling is higher, so if she's on the left side, she can hit against the ceiling and it can bounce her down into the lava. You don't want that. So now come down this hole. You might want to hang because when she goes down the hole, well, I don't think that would do her any fall damage, but still, you might want to hang for safekeeping. Come over here. There's a boulder coming down, so be careful of it. Over here, there's some lava bubbles. Be careful. Go ahead and jump over this. Now, we're going to get out our Uzis when we come out here because there's an Atlantean, so be careful. So we're going to get over here. Alright, we killed it. So come over here, there's a small med pack, and you've got to be really careful getting this small med pack because there is lava down below. So what you can do is jump forward, press action plus up, and then she'll land in there. I actually did it twice because I didn't let go of the jump button. But anyhow, get it, and you got to hold the action button down or else she may hit against the wall and bounce off, so be careful. Alright. I'm going to save my game because this part's a little tricky. Alright guys, so now we're going to come around this way and pick up the shotgun shells. It's best you not forget about these because they can really be of value to you. Alright, so now I want to get out the magnums because when we come up here there's going to be 2 flying Atlanteans. So let's make sure we pick these up. Alright, we killed one of them. Let's see, where's the other guy? Is he coming up through the middle? I really hate it when they come up through the middle, but sometimes you have to deal with it. Alright, we killed him. Alright, so now let's drop down here. Alright, we're going to hang from the ledge. We can then go ahead and drop down here. There's a small med pack and some shotgun shells. Alright, so come up here, pick up the shotgun shells. And then you can jump on this slope, slide down. Make sure you step on this tile, not the next one, or else Laura will slide into lava. Come up here, there's going to be another Atlantean that we spawn, so get out your magnums and then you can start shooting it. Probably 12 or 13 rounds of the magnum should pop that guy off. Alright, then come over here and then pick up this small... What do I mean small med pack? It's a large med pack. So after that, go ahead and come back here, and then there's a thing of shotgun shells that we can pick up. Alright, we killed that guy. Then we can go ahead and drop down. And then we can come this way. When you drop, make sure you drop at the rightmost point. If you look, the tile is sloped. That's where it's at its highest. So Laura loses the least amount of health at that point. Also, there's a couple of holes. Don't drop in those yet. We want to get the small med packs. So we can go ahead and jump here and pick up this small med pack. Then come over here. You can pick up the small med pack right here. Now you guys might be wondering where to drop down, and I do not want to go in this hole. And if you see, we can hang from the ledge, we can survive that, but there's a point where it's lower, the drop is less. We have to lose a lot of health on this drop, there's no getting around it, but if you see, this is sloped. So we want to drop on the rightmost point because that's where we're at our lowest. Also, the tile below us, if you see, it's sloped kind of like a pyramid. It's really steep, it's a sliding slope. This is the highest point, so if we drop here, we'll lose the least amount of health, probably 50 to 60%. So see, we lose quite a bit of our health, but that's better than what it could have been. Let's save. Alright, so come over here, pick up the small med pack. There's also going to be some Atlanteans down here, so you might want to get out your magnum. Pick up the shotgun shells up here. You might notice the Atlantean eggs are green, you know, like green eggs and ham, if you guys read that Dr. Seuss book. But come over here, go ahead and hatch the egg, back up, and then go ahead and start flipping back and forth to avoid his thorns and his fireballs. Alright, then we're going to pick up the shotgun shells over here, and then there's going to be an Atlantean that just falls out of the sky. So pick these up. Alright, then go ahead and hatch this Atlantean. He can flip back and forth. I don't think this guy shoots fireballs. He's gonna go leaping around the room. Damn, he doesn't want to fight me. Scare. Shame on him. Oh, now he's coming back. Looked like he was about to shoot a fireball at me, but I killed him in time. Alright, now come this way. There's going to be some darts in here. Avoid the darts. There's also some lava bubbles. Make sure you avoid those. And then we can go ahead and come this way, go down these stairs, and then there's going to be an Atlantean that greets us. And he's not happy to greet us. He's going to be quite aggressive, but... Yep, see, there he comes. And he goes kaboom! Alright, so come this way. There's going to be a switch that we pull. This switch is going to activate a centaur in there. So we want to go in there. I mean, that's actually the last room at the end of the level. And you do not need to activate the centaur, so if you want, you can skip it. But we're going to fight him at the very end of the level. We'll deal with him later. Pick up these shotgun shells, and then we're going to go up the stairs. So there's going to be multiple switches. Some of the switches will activate some of the dormant Atlanteans. So what you can go ahead and do is come up here. The first switch will activate the Atlantean on the left, so I guess you could pull out the shotgun, just use whatever weapon you want. I guess that worked. Alright, so come back up here. I'm going to use, let's see, what do I want to use? Let's use magnums again. I think we're loaded on the magnums. And we're going to pull the switch and then, like, roll, because this is going to activate another Atlantean. Alright, then pull this switch. And then that shows you a little cutscene of lava bubbles. That's indicating you did something you should have done, but there may be more to do. So pull this switch, and I believe the last switch, it's going to activate that last Atlantean. So let's pull it, and then we'll like immediately roll. Boom! There goes the Atlantean. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get these pickups. I'm going to go ahead and save again. Alright, so here's a little passageway. There's more ammo in here. There's also more Atlanteans, so be careful. Get the shotgun shells, magnum clips, and Uzi rounds. Alright, then we're going to go back up the stairs. So there's a new passageway that we can then go down. It's open now. Come up here. Make sure that you avoid the dart trap. Now, the new way we're going to come is this way. There is an Atlantean, and could probably use the shotgun. Maybe shoot him from here. There he goes. Alright, then we can come up this way. Then turn around, we can grab this ledge. We can then jump up here. We're getting low on the health, and health is a little scarce in this level. Like, you can't afford for very many things to go wrong. Let's save, because it's very easy to go wrong on this next part. And I think I'll use my Uzis for this next Atlantean. There's going to be an Atlantean over here, so he's going to start shooting needles at you, so just start shooting at him, and then just back the hell up immediately. Or fireballs, that's even worse. So come over here. See, is he dead? I think he's dead. Alright, so then come down here, you can get the shotgun shells, and there's also a small med pack that you can pick up. Alright, so now what we want to do is jump into this alcove, so I believe we can do like a running jump, and we can just make it in. Let's see, is there anything this way? No. Alright, so there's going to be a series of dart traps when you come in here. Just avoid them. And then, pull out your Uzis. And then come this way. You can then do a roll, you can shoot the Atlantean. Right, we killed them. Alright, so now let's go in the water. There's two switches. This is going to be where we get our next secret. So, First, we want to pull this switch, and you need to go ahead and get air. So you pull the first switch, I'd go ahead and get some air after you pull this one, because it would be a really long swim otherwise, and, you know, I don't think she could make it. So get some air, then we're going to pull the second switch and go straight for the secret. Pull that switch, open a door. Alright, so there's a couple of things to pick up. We can pick up a small med pack down here. So it's like there's a little staircase here that you can follow, I guess you can say. But anyhow, let's come out of the water and we can then go this way. Let's go ahead and save our game, because we're going to have to fight some nasty Atlanteans in here. You hear an Atlantean. Alright, pull this switch. Go ahead and open up the door. You're going to let out a couple of Atlanteans. Try to stay away from the edges if you can, because they can hurt you pretty bad on the edges. Alright, we killed that guy. Where's the Atlantean? There he is. I think we killed it. Alright. So, there's another room. So see, we opened that door with this switch, but there's another switch that's going to release all of those Atlanteans, and it can be quite ugly. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and get these pickups. Alright, so there's two switches. The right on the switch to the right is gonna open that room, but it's gonna unleash those 4 Atlanteans. So I can pull the switch on the right, but then what I'm going to want to do quick is get away because some Atlanteans are coming, so I'm going to turn like this. So there's going to be, I believe, 4 of them. So we can step over there to bait them back, but man, this is really, really scary. Come on, man. Come on. Alright, let's try it now. What you can do is try to jump like this. And then you can backflip. And yet, this is a pretty health-saving way to do it. Just, you have to be like super on guard for this. So, yeah, if you guys are curious as to how you can beat all these guys without meds, this is probably how you do it. Oh, he nicked me. Oh man, that sucked. I'm actually doing well. Let's save again. Alright, I think there's still one more. Let's see if we can bait him out. And I think they're all down. Alright, so now what we can do is come in this way and we should be able to get the goodies. But if you're doing like no loads, no meds, I would just avoid that switch altogether. So, look, we did it for 2 small med packs. If you ask me, 4 Atlanteans was a lot to pull off for 2 small med packs. So, and especially because we're doing a no meds run anyway, so that was kind of pointless. But I'm going for all kills and all pickups. I'm doing like everything possible. Alright, so now there's a lever underwater that we want to pull. We might notice there's shotgun shells on the steps. Go ahead and get those. There's another thing of shotgun shells. Pick up those. And then we can swim down into the hole, and we're going to find a switch that we can pull. That's going to open up a door that we need to get through. That's going to open up the door that's basically up top. Alright, now this switch is going to open up another door. If you guys remember that room with the pyramided slope, this is going to open up another door off to the side. So, one door we exit out this area, that other door we enter a new area. So we're going to come up these steps. I think I'm going to save again. I know I'm saving a lot on this level, but this is a very difficult level. Alright, so there's going to be another Atlantean when we come out here. Get at your shotgun. Alright. So there's also an Atlantean when we go into this new room that we unlocked. So I guess we could use the magnums. You could jump like that. And do like this, but he's going to shoot fireballs at you. So be careful. Alright, we killed him. Alright, so there's some pickups on the side. There's also a pool of water down below. So what you can do is you can do a running jump over here, and then you can grab this ledge. You can come up into this little alcove, and you're going to find yourself a large med pack. Pretty good. Alright, back up. And then you can go this way. And you can come in here, and then you can get the shotgun shells. Now you might notice there's a switch down here. If you pull this switch, well, that opens up another door. And I don't usually pull that switch. But yeah, that opens up another door from that room. And then you come down here, there's two switches. One switch leads you to pickups, the other one leads you your main way with pickups as well. So, I believe left is going to lead you to some ammo and maybe some meds. So, I don't believe this is the main way, but still, I mean, you can go this way to get some goodies. And of course, ammo is always good because since we've been fighting all the Atlanteans, we've been making ourselves kind of low on Uzi rounds and on Magnum clips, so we can pick up some more Uzi rounds, which is good because the Uzis are probably like the best of the weapons. The Tomb Raider 1 Uzis are like the best, and then on Tomb Raider 2 they're not quite as good, Tomb Raider 3 a little worse, and etc. But yeah, the Uzis are really, really awesome. Alright, now swim under here. We're going to go ahead and pull this switch. We're going to open up that door to the right, and then we're going to swim on through that way. Alright, now we want to go ahead and go down a little bit and pick up the shotgun shells. And then we're going to proceed on, because this is going to be our way up and out. Oh, get the Magnum clips. Alright, in here there's some spikes. You want to make sure you avoid the spikes. You want to jump onto that sloped platform up there. It's not really sloped, but I believe from here you can do a standing jump, and she shouldn't even have to grab it. Also, Laura can climb up here. There should be some pickups on the other side. Yeah, go ahead and get those. And then Laura can climb back up this way. She can turn around. And then there's a slope. You don't want to drop down into the slope because she'd just end up on the spikes. So, what you actually want Laura to do is angle her a little bit diagonal, and then do a standing forward jump and grab that higher ledge, and then she can climb up and get the Magnum clips, as well as proceed on her main route. So, from here we can look there, there's a ledge, we can go ahead and do a running jump across. Let's go ahead and save real quick. So from here we can get the small med pack. And then if you want, from here we could probably do a running jump and make it in here. If you guys see, basically, we went all the way back around, so that's sort of like an exit route. But anyhow, we did miss the Magnums, so let's go ahead and pick these up, and then we're going to circle back around. Alright, then we're going to get out here, we're going to do exactly what we did before, but there is a med pack that I forgot to get, so let's go ahead and get that. And it's back around this way. Alright, so from here we can jump over here, and then we're going to climb back up like we did before. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and jump over here. Now, there's a series of things that we're going to have to do when we're over here. I don't think I can handle fighting all these Atlanteans, but let's save. I'm just going to try this out. Alright, so this is one time where I'm probably going to say that there's a couple of pickups over here that I'm just not going to be able to get because there's 2 Atlanteans that I just don't see how we can kill on this low of health. But if any of you guys know of a way to do it, let me know. But we've got so little health, and if you guys know, when you step over there you spawn an Atlantean that shoots fireballs at you and leaps at you, and then you go pick up the magnums and there's another Atlantean that leaps at you, and there's really no way to get out of its dodge without losing health. So let's go ahead and just come up this way, and we see that there's lava bubbles, and then we're going to do like a running jump through here, and then we're going to running jump through this one. You will most likely get nicked. That's okay as long as you're being conservative with the health. Come out here, pick up the shotgun shells. Alright, then go ahead and come up this way, climb up. Let's go ahead and save. Alright, then there's going to be a couple Atlanteans when we come out here, so let's go ahead and kill them. Alright, we made them both go kaboom. So this is going to be like the really fun part of the level. We're about to do something really, really awesome. But before we do that, let's get these pickups. Alright, we picked up those. And then we're going to go ahead and do a running jump all the way over here. Alright, so this is time for a dive. Why don't we go ahead and save real quick, because this part, it's easy to go wrong. Alright, we're going to take a leap of faith. Here goes. Down we go, and then we're going to come up and we're going to fight the centaur. That centaur spawned earlier. This is the point where we get to fight it. Come on out, centaur. Goes kaboom. Alright, we killed him. So now we gotta find the door to get out. I believe the door is over here, and this is gonna be where we get to the end of the level. There's gonna be a switch that we pull, and that's gonna be the end. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. It took me 32 minutes on the dot, got both secrets. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, give a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and stay tuned for the Hive.